does it take to be a leader? Should we self-proclaim ourselves as leaders, or should we be acknowledged as leaders by our surroundings? When I had to decide whether I'm a good leader or not, I just asked myself a few questions. I am worthy of being a leader, or should people tag me as leaders? To understand it, I took a ride 15 years back. And 15 years back, I'm in primary school. I had done nothing yet. But I still tried to look at the number of activities I've been doing over the past 15 years. And indeed, as a student, I've always been someone active. I've always been interacting with my surrounding. I've always been an active colleague, an active citizen. I've always joined voluntary works and other roles. So there are many roles which I've been doing throughout my years, my past 15 years, which have made me who I am today. But still, I ask myself, should people call me a leader, or should I self-proclaim myself as a leader? This is a really critical thing. How can I just step in a room and say, I will lead you today? It's either you who choose me to lead you, or else it will be just self-proclaiming and behaving as if I'm capable of something. Because what's the use of having the title of a leader but lacking the capabilities? What's the use of having a title but failing to meet the expectation of people? So I went back when I was in primary school, where I cared a lot about my image. I thought that leadership is about image. Let me tell you a short story about my primary school teacher. She loved us to create projects, and once she asked us if there is anyone who can produce an electric circuit board to know how a switch, a battery, and a bulb works. Nobody knew how to make one, but I raised my hand as a courageous little student. I said I would do it. And that evening, when I walked home, I counted my money and said, okay, I need to give this to my brother to do the project. Okay, I need to give him. And he said, no, I will not agree to do it. Just save your whole money for this weekend, and I will do the project. So I was so caring about my image. I didn't care whether I could do the work or not. I just cared that people see me as someone creative, someone brilliant, someone responsible. But I never worked for it. My image was someone who is great, who is brilliant, but actually I was someone who was good for nothing. Like for my whole years as a student till high school, it was my brothers who helped me shine. But things changed when I moved to Turkey. Now I had to start from zero. There is no big brother who even knows Turkish to help me here. So now I understood that being a leader is about doing it on your own. Then I realized leadership is not about having a brand image or a good title, like I'm the VP education here. It doesn't mean anything if I don't do anything for you. So I started working. Because leadership is not a title which people will see, is not a physical trait which people will see in you. You cannot look at someone and say, ah, he's a good leader. Wow, what a leader he is. You need to work for it. So I started working for it. And how I did it? By learning the language first. Because I needed a language to interact with people. People would not know that I am right if I did not show them that I am capable of working. So the first thing which I worked on a lot was to show people what I'm able to do. Then the second one, my social skills. I believe it's one of my precious qualities. I know 5 languages. I don't use all of them, but I keep using it. Sometimes 2 Turkish people, they can't understand each other, but I just get in between and translate the most basic Turkish language for them to understand each other. So using my languages to help people interact is what I've been doing the most as a leader so far. And the third one, you might be wondering, why did I use the title liquid? Let's go back to elementary science. What is a liquid? A liquid is a substance which doesn't have a specific shape or form, but it takes the form of the container it is placed in. So just look at this now. This is me, I'm a liquid. And when I will pour it in this glass, did the liquid change to juice? Did it change? No. So this is me and my principle and my ideas. I will never change my principle and my ideas. If something is wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. If it's black, it's black. If it's white, it's white. So, this is me as a leader. I will just adapt myself to my container each time you place me in a new place. I keep my principles right, I keep my words, and I keep my leadership style, but I will never change myself according to the container. But I will adapt myself just to make the container feel that I'm part of it. Thank you.